among thorns is these niggas' minds. And the good seed that fell upon the good ground or the good earth represents the elect's mind. And in the water is the doctrine. And it says if it bring forth herbs, it's blessed by the Most High. Okay, it's dressed and blessed by the Most High. All right, read verse 8. Hebrews
6 and 8.
Yep, 6 and 8.
Hebrews chapter 6, verse 8. But that which beareth thorns and briars is rejected.
Is rejected. Let's talk about these niggas' doctrines, man. All right, their fruits, their works. It's thorns and briars. Thorns and briars are like stubble, man. That's the shit that can get caught on fire real quick. All right, it said it's rejected. Keep reading.
And it's nigh unto cursing.
And they get cursed. They're cursed children. Keep reading.
Whose end is to be burnt.
To be burnt. Matthew 7, verse 15 through 19. All right, because the Lord said that. How you gonna, if you want truth, why you gonna go amongst these false prophets? You can't get grapes and figs from thorns and thistles. Okay, it's the same as thorns and briars. Okay, unedible things.
Chapter 7, 15 through 19.
Yep.
Matthew chapter 7, verse 15. Beware of false prophets which come to you in sheep clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves. Ye shall know them by their fruits.
Yep.
Do men gather grapes of thorns, or figs of thistles?
Yeah, so if you're going for the truth, why would you go, if you was eating fruit, right? You ain't gonna go amongst thorns and thistles, because there ain't no nourishment in thorns and thistles. You're gonna go to fruits, all right, the figs and the grapes. Well, the figs and the grapes represent the truth, the knowledge. All right, thorns and thistles is false doctrine. Okay, keep reading.
Even so, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit.
Yep.
But a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit. A good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit. Neither can a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit. Every tree that beareth not good fruit is hewed down and cast into the fire. Therefore, by their fruits ye shall know them.
That's right. That's right. Go back to Jude 12. All right. So now we got to understand they the clouds without clouds without water. Okay. You can get where you was at. Clouds without water.
Jude 12. These are clouds without waters. Clouds they are without waters, carried about with winds.
Now what's the winds? Go to Ephesians 4 and 14. All right, the winds is these doctrines, man. All right, these wavering doctrines. Okay.
Ephesians chapter 4, verse 14.
Yeah.
That we henceforth be no more children tossed to and fro, and carried about with every wind of doctrine.
That's right, because children can easily be persuaded. Get that in 1 Corinthians 14 and 20. All right.
1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 20. Brethren, be not children in understanding.
Yeah.
Howbeit in malice be ye children, but in understanding be men.
Be men. Okay? You gotta be men. So in your understanding, Paul is saying don't be like a child. That's why I said that in Ephesians. Read that again, Ephesians 4 and 14.
Ephesians chapter 4, verse 14. That we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro, carried about with every wind of doctrine, by this slightest of men, cunning craftiness, whereby they lie in wait to deceive.
Yeah. So that's these false prophets. Okay? They like winds. Now go back to Jude. Their doctrine is that wind that stood up to cause those that's not stable to get tossed around about. Okay? Keep reading.
Clouds they are without water, carried about winds. Trees whose fruit withereth.
That's right there. Hold that. Get John chapter 15. Start at verse 1 and read down to 8. Okay, they wither. They fruit. It withereth. Okay. I know this is a lot, but I mean, it has to be broken down like this because these niggas, we at the time now, niggas nitpicking and stuff.
John chapter 15, verse 1.
Yeah.
I am the true vine, and my Father is the husbandman.
The true vine is the Lord, okay? Yahweh Shah. The husbandman is the Heavenly Father. Okay, a husbandman, when he's tending to the vine or the tree or whatever, all right, he the one that he examines it, and that which isn't good, he cuts it off, so that all the nourishment don't go to the dead part of the tree, it goes to the part that's living, to let it breathe. Almost like with hair, you know, like with hair, if it has split ends and stuff. Yeah, you trim off the dead part or the split ends so that the hair can start growing even more longer and thicker. Okay, it's the same in this parable. All right, keep reading.
Every branch in me that beareth no fruit, not fruit, he taketh away.
So it's not the elders that kicked you out. It's not the brothers in the camp that kicked you out. Okay, it's the Heavenly Father that took you away from this. Okay, that's what these clowns don't understand. That's what Ayashimoff don't understand. That's why that nigga keep harping on something that happened about 3 years ago or 2.5 years ago. Okay, thinking that the elders kicked him out. No, the Most High removed you because of your pride. All right, because you wasn't right. Keep reading.
And every branch that beareth fruit, he purgeth it, that it may bring forth more fruit.
And when you purging something, you're removing all the impurities and stuff from it, so that it's clean and that it can produce more. Okay. So that it can grow more, it can flourish more. It said, so you're gonna be purged if you're doing this and you are of that fruit, so that you can bring forth more fruit, so you can increase in this. Keep reading.
Now ye are clean through the word which I have spoken unto you. Abide in me, and I in you.
Yep.
As the branch cannot bear fruit of itself, except it abide in the vine. No more can ye, except ye abide in me.
That's right. So you got to stay in this truth. You got to keep your heart, all right, focus on Yahweh Shah, man. Meditating in the scriptures, man. All right, taking heed to the doctrine. All right, staying with the Lord. Otherwise, you gonna go off. You can't do nothing. All right, you can't bear fruit without the Lord. Keep reading.
I am the vine, ye are the branches. He that abideth in me, and I in him, the same bringeth forth much fruit. For without me, ye can do nothing.
You can't do nothing. So all these groups that come in other names and all this, they can't do nothing. The Lord's not working with them. All right, that's why they only come so far. They only stop at a certain thing. They're not growing in this. All right, keep reading.
Convention center from here.
It's a map right there.
Thank you.
All right.
If a man abide not in me, he is cast forth as a branch and withereth.
And wither. Now, when something wither, it doesn't automatically wither and dry up and die, right? It might stay a little lively for a while, but eventually it'll die off. That's what happens when these guys get pushed out. They seem like, oh man, they still got it. They might go out for maybe a couple more weeks. Hell, if they really self-willed, they'll go out there for a couple months, depending on how so-called zealous they appear. But eventually they're gonna wither up and dry and die. And then this is what's gonna happen to them. Keep reading.
And men gathered them